Hello, this is Anastasia. Welcome to my channel. Today we will learn how to do glow-in-the-dark nails and how to secure large size rhinestones on the nails. I already prepped the nail. I will use this fluorescent blue pigment and glow-in-the-dark powder. And also I will fit NSI Platinum Form on the nail and apply dehydrator. Wait until it's completely dried, then I will apply primer. I'm using non-acid primer and start applying. I mixed this two pigments and nude color and semi-translucent pink powder all together. So now I am applying that mix to the free edge of the nail. As you can see, it's kind of tricky to apply it. Don't forget to measure it with a nail on your other hand to make sure that the length is completely the same. And don't worry about these large particles that still be on the surface, as later we will file them off. Just make sure you apply the side walls pretty well. I'm adding a little bit as that other nail was a bit longer than this one. As I want them the same length, I will add a little bit and continue working on the surface. Then I'm taking a nude bead of acrylic and stretching it towards the free edge and working on the surface until it's completely even. As you can see, I'm working with my brush as long as I can until the product allows me to, because I really want to apply product as good as possible and not to file. Also, I will add another bead of the nude and stretch it again, work near the sidewalls, near the cuticle area, and my last bead will be translucent pink near the cuticle. I will stretch it down again and press the product near the cuticle. This is one of the most important parts. Work on it good and there will be no lifting of your product. Then we will carefully take off the form. Make sure you take it off only downwards, and then when the product is not completely set, I will pinch the nail, and this is how it looks before filing. And then I will start filing. I mostly use only nail files, but if you see that there are many of those big particles on the surface, you also can use electric file. So I start by filing the side walls of the nail. Usually I use 180 grit file, but sometimes it's necessary to take 150 also. It really depends how I apply the product. File the free edge, measure it with the other nail on the other hand, make sure it's the same length, seems like it is, and then I will continue working on the surface and on the side walls and on the free edge. Then I will buff the surface with 240 buffer and as well as the free edge. Remove the dust and let's start doing the design. I'm using my favorite NSI Go Color Lincoln Town Car Black and a striper brush to create lines. Then I will cure it for 1 minute in LED. I also added another line in between. Then with a top coat or a thick base coat, create a drop shape and put a drop rhinestones on it. I'm using Crystal Katana pickup tool and using the other side to move it around until I'm satisfied with its placement and cure in the lamp. Now I will take a small drop of the top coat in my liner brush and outline this big rhinestone. Make sure you outline it really well until the surface of the nail and the rhinestone will be almost the same. Cure. And then we need to carefully apply top coat. Be careful as we don't want to touch the rhinestone. You can also help yourself with a small brush and then cure it in the lamp, and after curing I will do the last outlining. Cure it again, and this is the final result. On my index finger I decided to decorate it with the 3 rhinestones of the different sizes, so I place them and move them around with this other side of the tool and cure in the lamp. My thumb will be decorated with a triangle rhinestone right here in the center, so I apply top coat, apply the rhinestone, cure it, and this is the final look. So this is how my nails look during the daytime or during the light time. I have these lines, I have rhinestones, but when we turn off the lights, this is what we see. It's so amazing. They actually not only glow, but they also light up the surfaces that are near the nails. And this is how it looks in the semi-dark. As you can see, it's still glowing like crazy. I personally really like how they look. Let me know, guys, what do you think? And if you want to learn more on securing rhinestones on the nails, check out my free webinar all about the blink. I will leave the link down below on the description. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye! When the stars are crashing